I want to talk today about the long term. So let me just start off with this image here that a friend brought to my attention. My friend has this drawn out here at the bottom. You know, you see Bitcoin. He's depicting a bounce up to 5,000. I disagree with this illustration of a bounce to 5,000, but the overall illustration I do agree with, right? On the top here, we have Bitcoin. You know, we have the long-term image of Bitcoin here, right? This is the 2014, 2015 bear market. And you can see that Bitcoin, you know, the way that it rounded off, found the bottom and you know, continued on its long-term growth pattern. Right now, we're seeing a very, very similar outcome for Bitcoin. Again, I don't think we're going to bounce to 5,000, but this is still a good image. You know, if Bitcoin is going to repeat history here, which I think it will, I think it's going to, you know, might not really repeat, but more so rhyme history. I think we're going to see another drop to about basically the 2,500 level. Could be a little under, could be a little over, but I think it's going to be about 2,500. Could be like 2,160 is one number that I'm looking at right now. 2,160 as a potential wick bottom, but about 2,500 as the low. And I think we're going to see something similar here where we bounce down, trade sideways for most of this year, and then we continue on the long-term growth pattern. A lot of, you know, I was watching Tone Vays' stream, and he was talking with Tyler Jenks. And Tyler Jenks thinks, I'm sure you guys are all familiar with Tyler Jenks and Tone Vays. I respect both of them. Me and Tone have had our beef in the past, but it's just whatever. I'm just having fun with that. It doesn't really matter, guys. I respect both of them. I disagree with Tyler Jenks' analysis where he thinks we're going to go down to, you know, $1,000, right? Let's just take a look at Bitcoin right now and flip the chart. Okay, so we're now inverted on the Bitcoin chart. Now let's go back to that previous bear market. We can see that the bull markets end sharply, and then the bear markets end with a soft bottom. Come up here, bull market ends sharply. Most likely, we're going to end this one with a soft bottom. This is what I would expect. Another soft bottom before we come up again. This is essentially what I expect, guys. Something similar here. Another round of panic, another round of sell-off, a little bit of a boring year ahead of us, and then we come back up for the next upcycle. Tyler Jenks thinks that we are actually going to break down to $1,000. Now let's just mark up that $1,000 level, so we can see what it actually means, right? Let's just take it. So what Tyler Jenks is suggesting, if we go to $1,000, what that would suggest is that Bitcoin actually breaks its long-term growth pattern and returns down to below previous resistance, which would actually mean that we're breaking the long-term growth pattern of Bitcoin and returning to previous prices, which I don't think is likely. Another reason why I don't think this is likely is because if the price does come down to $1,000, if Bitcoin hits $1,000, most likely every single financial website, news station would have a headline that says Bitcoin back to 1,000, and it would get people very excited, and I would be going all in at $1,000. You best believe that if Bitcoin hit $1,000, I would be going all in. I would be selling my condo, I'd be selling my car, and I would be going all in. And a lot of people would do the same. And I don't think this is going to happen, guys. I don't think this is going to take place. Just because it would cause a lot of hype and a lot of people would take advantage of it. And it would not help the market makers flush the market. A lot of people would be buying into the $1,000 Bitcoin and sitting on some nice gains, right, before we actually go up. And I don't think this is likely. I think what the market makers want to do here is keep it, you know, get a little bit more panic, keep it boring. Keep it nice and boring, just like before, right? Just like before, guys. Most likely, market makers are going to keep it nice and boring. And I highly doubt we are going to hit $1,000. I could be wrong. Tyler could be right. But right now, a lot of people are looking at these charts, right? They're looking at the way that Bitcoin played out previously here, and they're looking at how it's playing out now, and they're saying, man, this is too similar, right? I even heard Tone Vays say this. This is too similar. Something has to give. Something different needs to occur here, right? Everyone's in this mindset that, oh, it's not going to do the same thing. Something different has to happen here, right? And as people are waiting for some anomaly, for something different to take place. They are going to be in denial that we have hit bottom around what I believe to be the 2,000, 3,000 zone, 2,500 zone. People are going to be in denial, and they're going to miss the bottom, and they're going to miss out on the next, on this bottom, right? They're going to be in denial. And I think that's the perfect outcome for the market makers, is for people to be in denial about the actual bottom. And another point I want to bring up as to why we most likely won't hit $1,000 is because most people that bought in here or here or here or here are already sitting on a lot of losses, and the people that haven't sold most likely won't be selling anymore, right? Most likely not, right? A lot of people have already lost a ton of value, and what's the point for them? If they've already lost 80%, 70, 60, 50, 40%, what's the point of them getting scared for this, right? I don't think we're going to be capitulating like that. I don't think that people who are already sitting on extreme losses feel the need to panic more as we're going lower, right? Not most of them, at least, won't be panicking that much, right? I think they've just accepted that they've bought in at the wrong time, and they're just going to wait. If they haven't sold already, they've probably just accepted, all right, and I just need to wait now for Bitcoin to come back up, so on and so forth. I don't think that people are going to feel the need to capitulate down here. I don't think so, guys. If anything, they're just going to add to their positions, and that's another reason why I don't think Bitcoin's going to see another huge capitulation zone like that. A lot of people are waiting for $1,000 to go in. I think that's a bad idea. I don't think you should be waiting for any specific price. We could be at the bottom right now. And I've taken action to make sure that if this is the bottom, I haven't missed the bottom, but I have majority of my capital on the side ready to go for lower prices. Again, I just want to discuss this with you guys, that most likely Bitcoin's not going to hit $1,000, and everybody and their grandma is going to be going out to buy $1,000 Bitcoin. I don't think so, guys. I think we're pretty damn close to the bottom right now, and I think it's going to look something like this. We're going to be repeating history pretty closely here, guys, and a lot of people are going to be in denial about that, thinking that, well, it can't just be the same. It has something different has to happen. They're going to be waiting. They're going to be waiting for something different to take place, and they're going to miss it, guys. But that's how this game is played. That's how this game is played, guys. It is a mental game. And I think we're on track to repeat history here. Most likely going to be trading sideways for most of this year and then progressively moving up once again. But that is just my opinion. I could absolutely be wrong about that, but history shows that bull markets end sharply, bear markets end on a soft bottom in Bitcoin. Most likely we'll find ourselves on a soft bottom here before progressively moving up again. I don't think we're going to see major V-shaped capitulation bottom. Highly doubtful that we're going to see some sort of major V-shaped capitulation bottom. I'm very doubtful about this. But that is just my opinion again, guys. If you liked the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Also, I do have a Patreon if you guys are interested in getting insight, getting some more detail on how what my approach is to the market right now, where I'm taking my positions. You guys can get an inside look on what I'm doing here and how I'm preparing for the next round of accumulation, so on and so forth. So if you're interested, send me an email. A lot of people find it very helpful, and a lot of people like to get a second opinion, right, with the Patreon. And so send me an email. We'll see if it's the right fit for you. And I will see you guys in the next video or the next live stream, whatever I decide to do. Peace out.